Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Picnic Table Chat Show. What a week it's been. Week, 2 weeks, month, whatever, it's been hectic. But welcome back. Welcome to everyone watching on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook, and listening in the future. So this is the last stream before the exhibition. I'm super excited, super busy, as you might expect. It's been pretty crazy lately. The worst thing is, and you may know, obviously, is we had some technical issues. I've been completely out of contact with almost everything for about a week, which happened whilst I was on holiday. So it was kind of it was good for the holiday because it forced me to stop working for a few days, which I really needed. But it was a bit of a nightmare ever since. So we're back on track now. Everything's reconnected, and we are back on track. Ants England, you're trying to get there. Where are you coming from, Ants England? We've got a few different people, obviously coming from different areas. We might be able to link up. I know we do have someone in Kettering trying to find a lift towards us currently, and you know what I mean. We might be able to hook you up with a lift with someone else. So yeah, a massive Essex. I'll put a word out. You know what I mean. Like I say, massive sorry for missing the last couple of streams. It was horrible. It was terrible. I hated doing it. Luckily, I was able to upload a little video apologizing for the first one. The second one, I couldn't do anything about. It's been an absolute nightmare. But my sincerest apologies. You know, I hated every second of missing it. So what are we going to talk about tonight? I've got a few different things to talk about. I'm sure a few of you will want to talk about that exhibition. I'm not actually going to talk that much about the exhibition. I've been non-stop exhibitioning for, you know how long. It's just been absolute madness. So I'm probably just going to leave that to happen at the weekend, and it's going to be a great one. Obviously, we're going to be live streaming the exhibition. So if you're not coming along, watch on that. So what has happened? I went on holiday. I told you I was going away for a few days. I went on holiday to Butlins, and it was absolutely fantastic. Really well needed break, and it was lovely spending time with my kids. And yeah, it was a really great time. I actually got to meet Katrina, which was a splendid time. We had a lovely time walking about and a nice picnic. I'm just going to tell everyone now, Katrina is the swan lady. Now, you might think that's a bit weird, but she literally feeds swans with her hands. And there was like a whole group of swans and ducks, and they came over, and she was like, "Here, do it." Like, I was like, wow. So very impressive. Like I say, lovely to meet Katrina, but it was very impressive to watch her feed these swans. But yeah, it's like a resident family of swans that lives at Butlins, and yeah, it was really nice. Like, got you there, Katrina. You weren't expecting to be mentioned, were you? It was a nice, quiet area away from the like main hecticness of the park, and we had a nice little picnic, and it was lovely. Yeah, really nice. I had a really great time. Apart from obviously my phone being broken and whatnot. Wait, so what happened was it's my birthday, which is like all going splendid and well. Phone breaks, right? So on my phone is the tickets to the circus, which we were meant to be going to that evening. Couldn't get on my bloody tickets, could I? So what a nightmare. We're just going to forget the afternoon on my birthday. The rest of the week was spectacular, and we got to the circus in the end, so it's not even an issue. But what a time for it to happen. And just a week before the exhibition, it's been absolutely crazy. So you can see the multi-species tank in front of you. The dives have been very busy whilst they've been away. They did not build out of the tank, thank God. I was very concerned that they were just going to keep building and it would reach out of the tank. It hasn't. They stopped at the barrier like I hoped that they would. These two test tubes here were full of sugar water before I left. Yeah, typical time, and thanks, Happy Ann. Before I left for holiday, I put these two test tubes in with sugar waters in them, and they smashed in both test tubes whilst I was away, completely gone, all of it. And they've even started weaving at the front of the front test tube here. So I need to get these 2 tubes out at some point. But as you can see, it's kind of heaving in there at the minute. I'm going to wait until they're well fed, probably this evening, tomorrow, whatever. Wait until they're well fed, and then I'll get in there with my hand. Not so bitey, because to be honest, they've been like this non-stop for a few days, pretty much since we got back. I'm guessing they were a little bit hungry because they missed out on a protein feed. But they're all right, none escaped. I haven't found any running around the ant corner, which is really good, because another story, I'll go into that in a minute. The ant corner, as you know, is half my bedroom, half my ant corner, which, right, so here's a little story for you. Ages, how many worms? I actually didn't count. Normally I counted up to about 20 something, and I just went, all right, whatever. I just kept going because I know they're really hungry. I normally do about 40, so this is probably around 50, 60, maybe even 70 worms in there. Quite a few. They're hungry. So yeah, what I was going to say is, once upon a time I did a stream, and I think it's happened a couple of times actually. I did a stream and it went on till like 11:30, 12 o'clock, like they do sometimes. And right, so we used to have the streaming room in like the dining area. I like completely got rid of all the dining furniture, as you know, and changed that into my streaming area. And we used to be able to lock that door from that other side. So the wife would normally lock me in, and then when I'm done, I'd bang on the door and she'd let me out. Once upon a time, she fell asleep, didn't she? How old are the dives? The dives are about a year and a half, maybe. Yeah, about a year and a half old. They are obviously well fed. They've got lots of space, and they do just keep going. I would advise, once they get past the 50 mark, move them into a much bigger tank. That's what I did. And they just explode. You know what I mean? The minute I moved them into that bigger tank, their nest grew. You can tell when they're about to do a massive expansion, because you'll see so many more workers running around looking for stuff. All I do is chuck in handfuls of dry sphagnum moss, and they will use that as build materials, and it will all be splendid. And well, you don't have to worry about all the like niggly bits. Just chuck in some sphagnum moss, job done. What was I saying? Yeah, the missus actually locked me in and went to sleep. And I was banging and banging. I couldn't get out. I had to bang on the ceiling, kids, and they actually let me out, which was lucky. So yeah, luckily that won't happen anymore. The wife can go to bed until I'm finished streaming. So if we stay up till 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning one time, it's going to be hilarious. But anyways, let's not go into that right now. I am absolutely roasting. I'm wearing a t-shirt, which, as you all know, is unusual for me. But all my vests are in the wash and getting clean, ready for camping and the exhibition and stuff. Because everyone keeps reminding me that I need to pack for like the camping bit as well, not just the exhibition. It's like, oh yeah, I completely forgot about that, but I'm all right. I just sleep under the stars. I'm either going to sleep really well because I'm so tired, or I'm going to be so excited that I'm going to sleep at all. So it won't matter, as long as it's not raining and miserable, which at the minute is kind of iffy, but it's supposed to be a really nice day. I do just keeping up to date on your chat. Those that are beautiful. Oh yeah. Katrina, let us know how the swan, the cygnets are getting on. They are growing really fast. For anyone that's interested, they are growing really fast. I found some really cool ant colonies around Butlins as well. They do have some Myrmecruber colonies that I couldn't really get a close-up view of, but I got some awesome Lasius colonies knocking about. Obviously, they're just living on all the dropped foods and stuff like that. Yeah, they're quite good colonies. I had good fun watching them girls. How much are tickets on the door? I can't. Dino, what did we say on that? Or committee, what did we say on that? Because my brain has gone completely confuzzled on that matter, to be honest. Bouncing off the walls. I probably will be bouncing off the walls. I don't snore. Well, actually, yes, I snore really badly because of my chest issues. I snore like an absolute beast. but only sometimes. If I'm like on the, I don't know, it's weird. But that's what happens when you have a lung stuck to your ribcage, I suppose. Who fancies a duck race? And there we go, 10 on the door. Pretty much every ticket that we've sold has had a discount attached to it. That's what it was. So although the tickets were £15, no one's actually paid that. Everyone's paid the 10 like we wanted them to. Everyone's used a discount code. So on the door, it'll be £10. And on the day, it'll be £10. So let's get a duck race underway. We've got 9 people in the chat at the moment. So I'm going to put a duck race in for 10 ducks. And then after the duck race, you can see my face. I'm going to, which might be a little bit blurry. It might be a little bit fuzzy or whatever, but I'm here. Whatever. It doesn't matter too much. We are getting the engineer to install the full broadband as soon as we can. What's going on here? There's a very loud motorbike coming up outside. He's gone now. Right, duck race. There we go. So we want 10. We'll go for 2 minutes, 10 ducks. 2 minutes and 10 ducks. We do love a good duck race here. Right, so make sure you've all got your numbers. I'm not even monitoring your numbers. I'm just going to let you crack on with it because I'm doing this. I'm not sure if the kids or misses are listening at this point, but thank you for saying hello. There's the duck race. We are going to go full duck race. I hope everyone's got their numbers. We are going to start the race now. Oh, we got some awesome ducks. We got mermaid duck, Rudolph duck, scuba duck. Some brilliant ducks there. I did just like talking. I apologize for that. But here we go. I don't know how much it's lagging. It's probably lagging loads, but why did you get the pink duck? It's like, I don't know, pink. There's nothing wrong with pink. Pink very skin sometimes. Although I don't wear pink generally, but I know people which do, you know. In fact, my coach was pink and he is massive. Nothing wrong with pink. Big, scary strongman guy, you know what I mean? Nothing with pink. There we go. Last 15 seconds. I apologize for the quietness. Then I was just looking at my list of things to talk to you about. I haven't actually got a massive list of things to talk to you about, although I have, but it's not AMP related, and I'm sure you're not actually that interested in my holiday. There we go, number 6. Well done, number 6. Whoever was number 6, if anyone, Dean. Dino was number 6. Well done, Dino. Well done, Dino. And there's me. Right, so what was this? Yeah, I'm not going to tell you loads and loads about my holiday because I'm sure most of you won't really want to know about my holiday, but it was super awesome. And I plan to be going again at some point in the future. You know, it would be lovely to go again on holiday. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. What else? So when I did get back from holiday, in fact, nothing went wrong. Like no ants died, no one got out, anything like that. Oh, bacon! You distracted me with the word bacon. Bacon butty. I'll have one. Mr. T, the tarantula, has molted. when I got back. I've tried to get the malt out a couple of times, but it's like still within his funnel area, and he ain't letting me get near it. So whatever. Fed him earlier. He had a waxworm, dragged it from its stick thing, and dragged it into his funnel thing. He's eating it really, really well, smashing it. Cool. Manny the Mantis, he's molted again. Eating a waxworm today. He's happy. So flippity doodah, zippity yay, or whatever the word is. If everyone goes to Ants England, so you'll get bacon butties. That's tempting. Bacon and sausages. Oh yeah. See, we're gonna have an awesome breakfast, Dean, because well, I'm not gonna have a chance to eat for the rest of the day, so I'm gonna have a massive breakfast. But I am gonna start it like super early because we got to start super early. In fact, I've got a few more updates to tell the committee in a little bit because as you know, I've been working away all day, sending emails on the phone all day. It's been absolutely hectic. In fact, my brain hurts. So I've got a few more updates to tell you and things like that. Having the committee, I tell you what, is so helpful, having to bounce ideas and talk things through. Otherwise, just me going non-stop and like hurting my brain. But yeah, it's gonna be brilliant. I can't wait for the exhibition. Can't wait to like just be there with everyone, meeting everyone. It's gonna be spectacular. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm not going to get to see as many of the talks as I was hoping to, mainly because I'm just going to be busy everywhere. But obviously, if you are coming, if you need anything, if you wanted to say hi, come and stop me. I will say hi and spare you a few minutes from what I'm doing. And go say hello to all the other staff as well. They'll all be wearing shirts. They'll be easily identifiable as an exhibition staff. You know who you are, but not everyone. We've got some staff which you've never spoken to, you've never met. So, but they're coming. They're going to be there, and they're great guys to talk to as well. Going to be real helpful at the show. And I tell you what, we're not having like an after party thing, but like it's going to be fun. And beforehand, just the camping in general is going to be great fun camping with everyone. We got quite a few people coming to camp with us. It's going to be great. To be honest, I just can't wait. You're nervous, don't be afraid. You don't bite. I might bite, but I ain't got teeth, so don't worry about that. But yeah, no, it's gonna be great. I'm nervous, you know what I mean? Like, although all of you have seen my face and I talk to you like this, I'm quite nervous about meeting everybody. And I'm nervous about the whole show, just being like, this is what I've created, have a look. And everyone being like, oh, wow, cool. Well, you know, I don't know. It's one of those things, a lot of pressure. But it's the first of many, as the committee already know. We are well into the depths of planning the next one. If you're watching the live stream towards the end of the day, I will say stay tuned because there's going to be some updates and big news announcements at the end of the day from like 3:30 onwards. We're going to be talking on the main stage and it's going to be big announcement time. Yeah, you know how it is. It's killing me keeping it quiet till then. You know I'm no good at keeping quiet, keeping secrets or any of that. I just want to... Yeah, Katrina, you shouldn't be nervous. Like, I'm sure it's only up the road for you. I don't know. I think I'm more nervous about the fact that I've got to travel so far, and like I'm just well out of my sort of location, if you know what I mean. We've got loads to do still, haven't we, Dean? Like, not loads, but the day before, I've got to go up to Bristol, and I'm meeting the venue again, and doing this and doing that, and things to pick up, and still quite a few things to do. But we're getting there. We're getting there. And yeah. Oh, thank you, Dean. I feel I have done really well. Keeping quiet is hard. I've done really well with keeping quiet. It's killing me, as you know. I have got a really good video that I'm working on at a minute. I tell you what, I will get it done. I just got to finish recording the bits and bobs, basically, which is really difficult to fit the timing in, but I'm determined to get it released before Saturday. And then on Saturday, we got the live stream. Obviously, we're not going to be doing the chat show on Sunday. I'm going to be taking the Sunday off because I'm probably going to be knackered. Don't even know if I'm going to be here. Don't be nervous, guys and girls, unless there's spiders. There will be spiders. But yeah, it's weird, isn't it? It's weird. A lot of driving in one day to get to Bristol. It is a lot of driving. I've got people coming from Scotland. I think they're coming down the day order. I can't remember, but I know it's a lot of driving. That's why, again, we're camping. I'm coming up just the day before. Obviously, I've got loads to do, but we're camping and so yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. But obviously, that's why like the next shows are gonna be moving about and whatnot, so they're not always gonna be in the same place. Tom, are you taking Ants England? That's a great question. I am. I'm not going to tell you exactly what colonies are coming with me. One of the tanks and a few of the smaller ones are going to be in the exhibit area. I've got a few different people bringing exhibits and whatnot. It's going to be great. It's sort of like a trial run for future events on the, yeah, it's going to be great. It's going to be great. Again, I'll talk to the committee about that. But yeah, we've got a few different exhibits coming. Obviously, my ones and blah, blah, blah. I'll have a member of staff stationed with the exhibits, making sure obviously no one gets touching them or anything like that. Possibility, I'll probably chuck some foods in there just to sort of liven it up a little bit. But yeah, it's going to be good. The exhibits are like, that's probably like, I'm not so bothered about the trade section, if you know what I mean. The trade area, yes, really good. I'm happy I've packed it out. I've got, a good mix of what I wanted to get. But I'm more excited about the stage and like what's going on the stages and the exhibits, if you know what I mean. Like, because that's more what it was about for me. The trade section, yes, like that felt necessary. Like it would be weird if it wasn't there. You know what I mean? But I'm really like the research and stuff. I'm not going into details now, but the stuff going on the main stage, stuff going on the second stage, the exhibits, just everything else going on around the room is what I'm most excited about. Let's say you won't. Yeah, I don't think anyone will be disappointed by the day, especially if they're an enthusiast. Like I say, I'm super excited. We've had some amazing support as well. Really great from the local stores in Bristol. Great support from people locally to me, my sponsors, and just great support from pretty much everyone. Yeah, it's been amazing. It's been amazing, and I can't wait for the next. Oh, it's so hard. I can't wait for the next ones. Basically, I just can't. But we won't go into that because I will get shot by one of my moderators. Which is a distinct possibility occasionally, you know what I mean? So let's divert our attention to my Nikos. If we turn the we go a little bit further. There, over in the we go, hang on, where's it? Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go, and we go there. Yeah, my Nikos. Oh, over in that corner, the round one, the round Ants Canada do one. Is Chris going to be what at this exhibition? Chris will definitely be there. Yeah, so the Nikos, I came back from the holiday and they were going insane. Now they've been doing well. I know Nikos, obviously they grow really fast and always. They've been doing well. When I've been feeding them, you see quite a few come up, 20, 30 or so workers. Looking over the last few days, they've almost been. Yeah, I know. I got it cheap though, Happy Ants. I didn't pay his prices. This was second hand. In fact, I think I was given it. I can't remember, but you know what I mean. And it is what it is, and I'm using it. But the Nikos are doing actually really well in it. And like I say, over the last few days since I've been back from holiday, they've been non-stop running around it, not just running around in like a circle of death, but you know what I mean. They've been everywhere. I've actually fed them like 4 waxworms since I've been back from holiday, and they've just started to slow down to sort of like normalness. You know what I mean? You can't see any running about now. I can't see any running about now, so that's good. That's normal. At one point, I was a little bit concerned because they just were like going mad in there, but it's fine. Yeah, the Nikos, I know they will bite their way through. It's going to be a bit of a nightmare, but I'm kind of hoping that I'll attach this to a big enough outworld, so on and so forth, that it might not be an issue. But we'll see. I'm not planning on keeping any of their ports because the port blocker things are rubbish and they do chew through those really fast. But I'm kind of, if I'm thinking, if I tube everything up, then hopefully they won't bother chewing the tubes. But we'll see. Trial and error and all of that jazz. I'm going back to my face. Where's my face? Look how much I'm sweating. I'm so hot. I never, ever wear a t-shirt, and that's why I've had to roll up the sleeves, because I hate t-shirts. It's just not in my nature. Mainly because they have arms. Like, I don't know, to be honest, most of the time I don't even wear a top. Like 90% of the time I don't even wear a top. Fill them with concrete. That's a good idea. Yeah, that is a good idea. So you know the synchronized, by the way, huge. Yeah, I'm just reading through the comments, making sure I'm not missing anything. I am literally dripping with sweat. I apologize. I need a shave before the exhibition as well. I keep meaning to, but it's one of those things. I'm so hectic at the minute. It's not top of the list, you could say. Millipedes living in a Ants Canada outworld. That's one of those. That one. You can't really see it. It's that curvy oval one. Nothing's living in that at the minute. It's just as it is. I'm going to empty it out and attach it up to the other one at some point. Let's just get up with the camera a little bit. Nope. See, it's very, very bright on the camera, isn't it? But actually in this bedroom, it's not too bad. It's very survivable. Very survivable. I dropped my pen. There we go. But as I was saying, it's super hot in here. I need to get some fans. It's because I got all the heating behind me, the desk in front of me giving off it. It's all giving off heat. I'm in the big house. I can't. I'm not gonna release loads of information early, but we've got some big plans for some big ants and stuff like that. Yeah, I've got no fans around me. I used to have 3 fans, like 2 big ones and one which would sit on top of the doodad thing, the screen, right? So now I've got nothing. Basically, in transit, I kind of broke them. A lot of things, not a lot of things, a few things I did break when we moved, but not like major things, just little things that I kind of threw about a little bit. But you got no fans into YouTube. I'll do that later. That's quite amusing. I used to love doing that. Just go to. Have you ever put Will It Blend? That is an amazing series on YouTube. They just stick random stuff in a blender. I advise, don't do it yourself. Watch the YouTube. It's really funny. I like stuff like that. Brilliant. I'm not going to be staying on massively longer because I'm super busy, super tired, and my brain hurts. I've spent probably about 7 hours on the phone today. It's been madness, and sent hundreds of emails. I've had to obviously contact absolutely everyone, and yeah, it's been good. Good work. To be honest, I'm really whole process of like learning how to do it. For next time, it's going to be so much easier. Now I've set up these systems and things in place. But for this one, it's been an awful lot of work. They are a lot of work and technically your daughters. Oh, okay. So I am reading. Oh, your Tetramonium escaped. How many escaped and was it bad? Like I'm lucky. Nothing. Let's say nothing's escaped for a while. We did have the bullet ants start getting out, and a couple of dives did get out. But since that, like that was before the holiday. Since that, we've had nothing. It's not been an issue, which is a treat. Because what a nightmare it would be. Now, something really odd, right? And I gave the bullet ants 2 test tubes of sugars as well. They've still got them, and they're pretty much completely full. I don't think they can actually drink from the test tube properly. Because if I give them it like pure liquid on the tinfoil, they'll come take a blob of liquid and take that back to the nest. They don't necessarily drink it in front of you. It's kind of weird how they do that. Now, does that mean that they don't have the ability to like suck it up in the same way that other ants do? I need to do some more research on this. I'll probably speak to some of my some of the researchers at the exhibition. Actually, they'll know more than me. But yeah, that's something that I found really interesting. Is they've gone for it and they've been at it non-stop, but the amount of liquid in the test tube has not gone down. Whereas every other enclosure, they've pretty much finished their liquid. Makes you think, doesn't it? Like I say, they come over and they'll literally take a blob of the sugars and take it back to the nest. So it does make me think, do they literally not have as large a social stomach or something like that? Odd. They like honey, they won't like the others do. They don't have social stomachs. There you go, they don't have social stomachs. Probably 100 or so. Oh, got in with your tarantula. Oh no. Is everything okay? Right, is your tarantula okay? That's not cool. Good evening, antimatters. I'm just sat here sweating, reading at the minute. Tarantula was fine. That's okay then, because that's quite concerning. It's one thing that I've been worried about, but like not worried about, but it's been on my mind. You know what I mean? That's yeah, definitely antimatter's fault. I'm not going to get involved in that. You can all fight it out as you see fit. Oh dear, oh dear. You know what I look forward to? Now, this might sound crazy, but I haven't been training properly for a couple of months because I've been so busy. So busy with the exhibition, as you know. I can't wait to get back into the gym next Monday and start pressing some proper weights again. Now, I've got the stuff at home and it's just I'm not like sticking to that full routine like I used to. I've lost some weight. I'm not gonna flex because I've lost a lot of weight, but it'll come back nice and powerful. I can't wait to just relax again. And yeah, so you made me think about it when you started saying fighting. Yeah, I might do another boxing match. I've been offered a couple of boxing matches, but I've turned them down obviously because I've been so hectic and busy. I'm getting a bit old for it now as well. Very old for boxing. So I might not. But every time I get offered a match, I'm like, oh, I'd love to get in the ring again. But at least yeah, exactly. See, I'm right. So you say so, right. Have you seen that meme of the people in the shorts like bring back the 80s gym look? It might happen one day. You'd have to like, I don't know, you'd have to bet me something, but I might have to. I wouldn't say no to those shorts. You know what I mean? Anything that increases mobility, yeah, I'm up for that. But only in the gym. I don't wear. I pretty much live in shorts, right? I pretty much live in shorts and then occasionally I'll put on a vest. Like that's pretty much, yeah. So when you see me at the exhibition, and I'm going to be wearing possibly a tie, um, and when you see me at the exhibition or whatnot, you're going to be amazed. And then like 5 minutes later, go rip it all off. Not quite, but and then it'll be me in my shorts and vest again. But I am going to be wearing some smart clothes to the exhibition. Yeah, like I'm not gonna stay smart all day. Like definitely not. It would be kill. It would kill me if it's hot. I used to hate that when I worked in my office and I had to wear like the full suit all day, tie up there, and you'd be dripping with sweat, and you'd look down. You're hot. I used to like my like what are they called, like the light blue shirts, like powder blue, I think it is. I used to like those ones, and you'd look down and it would just be drenched with sweat, and it was like, well, time to change my shirt. And you'd go for like 4 or 5 shirts a day, and it's like, why am I even doing this? Why can't we just sit here in shorts and vests? We're doing the same work in the same bloody room and no one's seeing us. It makes no difference. But yeah, full suit all the time, shorts and vest is me. Yeah, that's it. And that you see, it was like a dream of mine to have a job where I had to wear a suit, because I kind of felt like that was a good job to have. But then I did it and I was like, no, I don't like this. But I did it for years and years and years. Like I put up with it for a long time wearing a suit. I wore a suit every single day. Even on weekends, I'd quite often wear a suit. And like, it's weird because none of you have seen like that. But for years and years, no one had ever seen me out of a suit. Um, and then I started training, and they were like, "Well, you can't come into the gym and train every day in your suit. You'll ruin your suits." And I put on a pair of shorts, and that was literally the changeover. I was like, "Right, shorts." But I've always been in vests since I was about 7. But I used to wear like on my days off, I would wear nice jeans or something like that, jeans, a vest, or my suits. But then I put on I think it was literally like my first pair of shorts since I was in like school when they made me wear shorts. You know what I mean? I put them on and I was like, actually, I can live in these. And I have training as, yeah, right. So when I turned up for my first ever boxing session, they looked at me and were like, "Are you serious?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm going to train in this. Why can't I train in this?" They're like, "Can you do a press up in it?" Like, yeah. Can you squat in it? No. But I did like literally 1 or 2 training sessions in my suit because I come straight from work, straight there, and they laughed at me. So I got myself some shorts, as you do. But like I never planned to start boxing. It just sort of happened. So it's not like I had all the gear. I was literally there in my suit. And they were like, "Come on, then, it's your turn." What it was I signed my daughter up. She was 4 years old. We were looking for clubs in the local area. Can you squat? Nope. Looking for clubs in the local area. She had just turned 4. And there was the boxing club, and they would accept people from the age of 4. So we took her along. We knew it wasn't get in the ring and fight. It was just friendly sort of group activities. But then we got there and they were like, "Come on then, you get in." And I was like, well, to be fair, I'm not going to put her in and not going to do it myself. So I jumped on in, did my session, and I really enjoyed it and never looked back. From that, I became a semi-professional athlete and or professional, whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? It's been a great run, and I can't wait to get training again, get back into the gym. I've been keeping an eye on the competitions that are local to me. There's a few, and I've got my eyes on a big one in the future that I would really like to work my way to, but it is a big one. So we'll see. We'll see. I'd have to get some good rankings beforehand. 4 years. Yeah, 4-year-olds do it. Yeah, I know. Both my kids, my older two, started when they were 4 years old. No, it's not illegal because like they don't get in the ring. I don't like. They did like bulldog and they do more fitness and fun things, and then they move up to the next class, and that's when they start teaching them actual sparring techniques and stuff. But again, they only started hitting each other when I think they were 5 or 6, a little bit older, full head guard. Big old 18-ounce gloves. No way they're going to hurt each other. It was more fun. I've got the videos. I'll have to send you a video. But Amy is amazing. Like, Amy still boxes now. Kayla lost interest, started doing running instead. Amy still boxes, and she's an absolute beast. I will say though, in a boxing ring, like, I've never been put down in a boxing ring. I've never dropped. I've never hit the canvas. I've always stood my ground, even when I can say I've been hit hard enough. My brain went fuzzy, my legs went to jelly, and my whole body went to pins and needles. I still stood there and took the next hit. My daughter Amy, she refuses to acknowledge that. So she tripped me up. She pushed me to the floor and then carried on punching me in the face. That's not boxing anymore. That's just beating me up, Amy. She's got, yeah, it's pretty funny. Bless her. But yeah, Kayla's lost interest in boxing. But yeah, so they did really well. They did it for years, all the way through COVID and quite a long time. Probably 4 or 5 years, as long as I boxed almost. I boxed for quite a while. Back when I was young, and all of this was fields. No, it wasn't really. This has been a long time, probably longer than me. But yeah, I was much younger then, much fitter and whatever. Oh, it's crazy, right? So we've moved to the top of the island, and it takes about 45 minutes to an hour to walk back to the old house. I used to run that. I used to run from the old house all the way up the hill, all the way around the island, past here, out to the Bill, all the way back, and do like 17, 18 miles a night. And then and there was nothing to it. And now I look at that, I'm like, wow, I can't do that now. I just ain't got it in me right now. But I'll get there. I'll get back to it. It doesn't take long when you're someone like me, you know what I mean? To tell, oh, that was a good noise. Did you hear that noise? I have no idea what that noise means, but there was a noise in the background. Oh, Ants, England. I 100% know that. We've just had one of the air shows down here, and yeah, absolutely hectic. And right, so that's it. When we're coming back from our holiday, right, it took us like 5 hours to get there. We caught the bus from Portland to Weymouth, we caught the train from Weymouth to Castlecarry, train from Castlecarry to Taunton, and bus from Taunton to Minehead. On the way back, we took the same route, but it took over 9 hours. What? But we spent 2.5 hours on the first bus coming back from Minehead to Taunton. It was like a local show or something, and it was absolutely crazy. That caused a lot of shit. What caused a lot of shit? I'm confused. Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely mental. The show, whatever, Dunster show or whatever it was, really put things a lot slower for us. But yeah, 9 odd, yeah, Dunster show. What a nightmare. Obviously, great for the locals. Nightmare to try and get through to go to Taunton and get home. 9 hours traveling with 3 kids, a kind of stressy messes, a phone which didn't work. It was a nightmare. So we just block that out of our mind. Wow, you can see the grey hairs coming. Right, I need to get my hat. I will be wearing the hat probably very soon again because my greys are showing. Look how we're not going to go into it, but yeah, I'm losing it slowly. I missed a potato massacre. I am Irish, so do we want to see a load of potatoes getting smashed? I don't know. Hard one. But I don't know. Is that racist? No, it's not racist. I'm Irish. Can't be racist if you're Irish yourself. I don't know. Oh dear. I'm just going to stop. Just going to stop there. I'm pretty much out of things to talk about. So I'm going to just give you 5 minutes. If you want to ask me anything, I'm not going to be talking massive details about the exhibition. You can wait and see on Saturday. It is what it is now. You know what I mean? But if you want to ask me any questions, say anything, I'm opening up the floor. Now is your, you can't see my hair. Now is your time to go nuts. Bleach it blonde and paint an ant on it with black hair dye for that. No, no, because that would be cool, but I don't know. Like, so I once upon a time when I was younger, when I did my 6 months up in Scotland, I got really into badgers, and I dyed 2 strips into my hair, and it was my badger haircut. But I had much longer, considerably more crazy hair at the time. But yeah, I quite liked the is it sausage? I'm completely confused with that one. Oh, what film with the sausages in it? I have no idea. Dean, you guys are talking some random stuff. Bodger and Badger. Okay. So I'm just completely lost track of everything. I don't love badgers more than ants. I actually love most things equally. I'm just completely obsessed with ants. Um, but no, it's tempting. I'd have an ant tattoo. Maybe we should do that. I don't know. Don't know. Don't know. Maybe I'll get an ant tattoo one day. I haven't actually thought about anything like that. I have got more tattoos planned, and I've got my mate which is going to do them. I just haven't got the time to do it, or the money, to be honest. They're very expensive, and he's not cheap. And I would never ask him for a discount because I appreciate the work that he does. You know what I mean? Like, to be an artist of that caliber is, you know what I mean? It takes a lot of time and practice to get to. I would never ask him for a discount, so I'll go wait until I've got enough spare money to pay his price. But it is definitely something I could look into doing an ant one as well. I won't go into details of what I'm gonna get, but I've got 3 or 4 more tattoos that I'm gonna get over the next few years. Sadie can get a tattoo of an ant on her forehead. Uh, next to my logo. Yeah. I think we should do that. Need an ant pen, not your logo. So I'm just watching the chat a minute. Brilliant. So I am going to start ending the stream. Let's say I have got a video I'm going to be releasing before Saturday. We've got the live stream on Saturday, including one of these chat shows where we're going to be doing I can't remember the exact time. It's on the programs and stuff, but we will be doing a Q&A with me and Chris from Answer Us. Obviously, he is sponsoring the show. He is absolutely amazing. By the show, I mean he is sponsoring the Great Ant exhibition. He's been absolutely amazing for it. And again, a really great help for me to bounce things off and talk through with pretty much everything that's going on. So really massive thanks to him. But we're going to be doing a Q&A over during the live stream chat show, whatever you want to call it, at the exhibition. It's about 1:30 in the afternoon till 3ish. So we've got plenty of time to talk. We're going to be interviewing people, have a little chat, but the stream will be all day from 10 o'clock in the morning till 4 o'clock when the exhibition ends. Obviously, we're going to be doing the big announcements and calling the raffle and so on from 3:30 onwards. If you haven't bought your raffle tickets, check them out straight away. We've got over £300 worth of prizes been donated to us, loads of prizes. There's one prize per winner. I think there's like 9 or 10 prizes now, so you've got a great opportunity to win some amazing stuff. Buy your tickets. They're only £2.50 or 5 for £10. And so we'll be calling that raffle at 3:30 on the main stage, live on the stream. You can buy raffle tickets there. That won't be an issue. I'm just making sure everyone knows about it beforehand and so on and so forth. Is there anything else I need to say? There's probably plenty you need to say. If you need to know anything, give me a message. I can now answer messages. So just give me a message. Any questions, any problems, let me know. I can't wait to see you all there. Honestly, come and find me. I'm going to be doing the tickets to start with, but at 10:30, I will be jumping onto the main stage to do a massive welcome. So if you're first in the queue, you will get me taking your tickets. If not, I'm going to be sort of everywhere and you're just going to have to grab me. But honestly, I cannot wait to meet you all. Cannot wait to see you all there. And I cannot wait for the day. I don't know what else to say. I'm so excited about it. It's going to be absolutely mind-blowing and great fun. It's going to be like the start of something special. Yeah. Massive thank you to everyone for watching this show. And again, a massive apology for missing the last two. It really did suck. But to be honest, I did need that time off as well. So as much as it was awful and bad timing, it has given me time to reset, recharge, reevaluate the situation and come at it with probably 200 miles an hour this time. Because we need to go bigger and better all the time because that's just the way I am. I'm never going to stop until I drop. Thank you all on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, Spotify, Anchor, and Apple Podcasts as well. I love you all. You're all absolutely fantastic. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for chatting to me and keeping me amused with your awesome chat as well. Honestly, I couldn't do the show without you. It would be boring. Massive thank you to our sponsors, Answer Us. We've said it a million times. He is absolutely fantastic. Chris is a legend. And we can't thank him enough for everything he's done for us. And a massive thank you to Valhalla Martial Arts as well for sponsoring us in everything we do and pushing us to go that little bit further all the time. If you are in the local area, come check them out. Oh, one last final announcement before I do go. If you're in the local area, I've completely forgotten the date now. I think it's like the 11th of September. We're holding another free to come to workshop in Weymouth. Come along, see us, meet some of the pets, meet me, see our fat files, see this and that and that and this. And it's going to be completely free to come along to because it's just a small event that we're attending. But come along, meet us if you're in the area. It'll be great fun. Someone please send Ant England the Discord link, please. Massive thank you to we've done the sponsors. That's it. That's what it was. Thank you to our Patreon supporters, Katrina, Stacey, and Jason. You've continued to support me all this time, and you're all absolute legends. You know, we all know you're legends. So a massive thank you to you. I say it all the time, but you do mean a lot to me. Massive thank you to all the moderators, the committee members, all my staff on everything, because I've got staff across every different platform, staff going to help me with the exhibition. All in all, we've got about 10 to 15 people working behind the scenes in different areas under the Ants on the Rock brand. So a massive thank you to everyone who's involved with Ants on the Rock as we grow and grow and grow. You are all absolute legends, and we love you. And I think that's about it. So from me, I'll see you at the exhibition. If you need me, give me a shout. I'll answer as many as I can. On the day, you probably won't get a hold of me before you see me, because I'm just going to be so hectic. I will be in Bristol on the Friday. Give me a shout if you are too. But apart from that, I'm going to say good night. I'll see you there. See you again soon, Ant fans.